All right, man. 50 Cent talks about why he didn't sign J. Cole. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live or drop a video. Okay, so um, long story short, I don't think J. Cole aligned with the Gorilla Unit. Um, um, what he didn't align with their image. How about that? That's what I think it was. But says 50 Cent explains why he didn't sign J. Cole. I didn't know if everybody was ready for it. Says 50 Cent passed on signing J. Cole early because he didn't believe the world was ready. He revealed. During the appearance on Breakfast Club Friday, August 20th, the Queens, New York native was quizzed by Charlamagne the God about him snubbing the future Dreamville star who visited his house and played him his music prior to the breakthrough in the late 2000s. 50 Cent explained that he didn't feel there was a big enough demand at the time for a conscious rapper like J. Cole, given the popularity of more street-oriented music that he and G Unit were making. He said, quote, that was so early, bro. He said the 32-minute, 55-second mark. To me, J. Cole, Kendrick, these artists existed early on when I fell in love with hip hop, but it was Talib Kweli, it was Most Def, it was a Tribe Called Quest, it was Common. As dope as they are, it's smarter rap, smarter music. The logic is sit down, be humble. We supposed to already know to sit down and be humble, but when they put that there, it's almost the conscious side of it. He added, I'm like, yo, it was cool, but I didn't really know if everybody was ready for it because how strong they were embracing what we were doing. So he said 50 Cent, former rival Jay-Z, capitalized on the missed opportunity by signing J. Cole, the first artist to fledgling Rock Nation label in 2009. The North Carolina native eventually connected with 50 Cent on New York Times from his 2013 sophomore album Born Center. Cole opened up about his failed deal with 50 Cent 2013 interview with Vibe, claimed that he was turned down because G Unit General thought it was a skinny jeans rapper. He said, quote, lights please, lost ones were making their rounds, but it wasn't no real action yet. He remembered, quote, I ended up in Connecticut at 50 Cent's crib and he wasn't home that night, but people were still in the crib. Tony Ayo, Shot Money, a couple other people were there, but Lloyd Banks wasn't that night. Yayo was going nuts like, son, when I see Tony Yayo today, we talk about that. It was a crazy night. He continued after that. Shot Money was trying to F with me heavy. He was like, son, look, I'm playing 50 yo ish. Supposedly the story is that he played 50 my ish and 50 wasn't sure. Like, I don't know, man. He was one of those skinny jean niggas. He said he couldn't see it, but it was a good time in my life. It was brand new, fresh. Being in the crib was amazing. Fellow Junior Soldier Tony Ye also spoke about 50 Cent passing on J. Cole. TB overseas with J. Cole's crazy. He was at 50 Cent crib playing Simba. I knew he was going to blow before Jay signed him. He captioned an Instagram photo of the rapper 2015. Quote, the label let me do the A&R work. Cole, Danny Brown, a couple other mainstream artists would have been on G Unit. And obviously, he got a good eye. But then all basically 50 Cent was saying is that he didn't align with the G Unit brand. Because one thing, kind of how they look at it, like, all right, man, we're gonna do some songs with him, we're gonna help him blow. You know what I'm saying? He kind of aligned more than what Jay-Z was talking about. Because G Unit was a group. They did a lot of songs together, you know what I'm saying? Rock Nation, yeah, they did Rockefeller, they did some songs together, but it didn't all have to connect. Like Philly's not like a state property. It had to line with Dipset. Everything was kind of separate the way Jay-Z did it. You got to look at it as a record label, not as a group. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of these artist imprint labels don't make. You can't look at it as a group. Now, if G-Unit is a G-Unit group, cool. G-Unit is the label. You got to look at it as, I had conscious rappers. I might have a pop star. I might have a punk. I might have a country star. You got to look at it like that, kind of. You know, that's how you got to look at it. You know, that's how you got to look at it. And that's not how they look at it. He probably looked at it as a group thing. Oh, it's going to hurt our image and no, it ain't good for us. But had he separated it and let him, be the head of the new the new part of G Unit and just kept it kind of separate, it would have worked. But then again, he tell you that he ain't the businessman he was. He wasn't the businessman he was then today in the music industry. He tell you that. Obviously with experiences you learn. You know, obviously with experiences, you learn. So yeah, he didn't align with they brand. 50 thought he was gonna hurt their hood image, but all he had to do was separate. All he had to do, it sounds simple now, but all he had to do was separate it. That's it. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do. And it sounds simple though, but he could have made that work. But then again, most high take you different routes. It take you different routes for a reason. So it was an experience, and somebody bought it, and it was good enough for him to spawn a great career. And what you one thing you gotta learn about hip hop, bro, it's forever changing. It's forever. Its curse is you have to be hip to stay in hip hop. First word of hip is hip, and hip hop is hip. That's his curse. I mean, I was watching a little World Series a couple years ago. You had a 10-year-old, 12-year-old saying AC/DC was my favorite music group. You would never see that in hip hop, where 10 and 12-year-olds say, well, I killed my favorite rapper. It's very rare. Hip hop climate change. The sound of hip hop changes. And all these young rappers looking at guys like 50 Cent in his second life in the entertainment business, or they looking at Young Jock and thinking he fell off, or whatever the situation may be. Right? One thing you gotta understand about it, that's coming for you too. That's coming for you too. Hip hop gonna change on one baby, little baby. They're gonna look at him and say, "Well, he fell off, man. He ain't as good as he once was." That's what they gonna say, man. He ain't as good as he once was, man. And one day the time gonna pass the baby by, and it happened quick. I remember they talked about that on the Boondocks. And Thugnificent was getting dissed by the fake Soldier Boy. He said it. Yeah, I remember I dropped Whoop De Whoop album, and he was like, "Man, that feels like forever ago. It was last year." And that's hip hop's biggest curse. That's his biggest curse. Is that the sound just changes rapidly. It changes rapidly, man, and it's a big curse, man. But hey, it is what it is. He should let Yayo. He should let Leo do it, man. But let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live with our video. Financially, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit me up on Linktree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Twitch, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Check the music entertainment playlist for more videos like this. Peace.